Hello everyone. Today we're going to explore how PCB CoDesign is revolutionizing printed circuit board design by enhancing collaboration and efficiency. I'll demonstrate the fundamental stages and the potential for collaboration between two users, highlighting key elements to consider when taking your first steps with this tool. At the beginning, both users clone data from the server, ensuring they had the same starting point. Simulating a potential scenario, let's assume that user 1 is responsible for this block, and user 2 is responsible for this block. They only work within their assigned areas to reduce conflicts. Now, I'm going to replace user 1's PCB doc file to incorporate his changes. As you can see, according to the assignment, the Ethernet HPS block is already completed. User 1 now commits his changes to the server. We are currently here. User 1 has made his changes and commits to the server. Next, let's move on to user 2. Previously, with each change made to the project on the server, you had to update the project to avoid conflicts and loss of work progress. Now we can make our changes and use the PCB CoDesign after completing our work. To do it, I'll replace user 2's PCB doc file. Notification of the change on the server has already appeared. We can address it after completing our work. As you can see, according to the assignment, the Ethernet block is already completed, but the block assigned to user 1 is not because it's local copy of user 2. If we were to commit this situation to the server, it would lead to many conflicts. However, we can now use the compare and merge command in the PCB CoDesign to check all the differences between the layout on the server and our local version. The tool automatically highlights all detected differences. New items are marked in green, changed items in orange, and deleted items in red. Here, after pressing the gear symbol, we can turn on or off the highlighting of elements. And zoom in when selecting items in the dialog below. All detected differences are categorized for easy tracing, even the smallest differences on the PCB. You can click each item and see where it was detected. For modified items marked in orange, we can quickly check their previous state by holding down Shift and B. Below, we have all the conflicts detected because designers don't always stick to the designated areas. Here, we need to choose manually between the local and remote versions of each item. We can do it one by one or select the same option for each conflict. Additionally, for polygons, we have a combined option that allows you to merge both versions into one. After dealing with conflicts, we can now merge our local version with the server version by pressing the Merge button. We are currently in this stage. User 2 made their changes and proceeded to merge with the server version. The result is that we have completed both blocks without determining the order in which the changes are made. But the merged version is still local, so now it should be committed to the server so that other users can access it. That's all for today. Thank you.